Hey everyone, this is Greg with Spotted Tongue Woodworking, and today we're going to unbox the Denwenny Kingmaster F12D with the Ionizer. I had never heard of this brand. My landlord, who was funding a lot of these purchases for shop improvement purposes, found this on Amazon. It is one of the few air filtration units rated for a shop of this size that's also at a reasonable price point. Things we liked about it were that it has 360 air filters all the way around, and it can either blow up or blow down. It comes with, you see kind of here what it has. It's packaged very nicely. Nice thick foam top, cardboard corner braces to keep the box from collapsing. And as we pull it out, you can see we have the remote, the instructions, but nobody reads the instructions. The remote, we have batteries for the remote. That's a big bonus in my book. In this bag, we have the chain units to hang the unit from the ceiling. For us, we won't be hanging it from the ceiling to start. We have to set up a cross beam, and figure out where exactly we're going to put it. But this unit, it's not as big as I had expected it to be. Actually, fairly small. But you have this unit. Here it is. You can see you have 4 filters all the way around the unit. And it is set to blow up. I guess we're going to have to actually look at the instructions and see how we can flip it around, because the remote, this is upside down for this unit to blow up. Here it is. Here is the Denwenny unit. We have taken the plastic off of all of these filters. These are MERV 11 filters. So I think it's MERV 8, MERV 11. The higher the number, the better the filter. MERV 11 is pretty good. I think it'll take a lot of the airborne dust, a lot of the airborne particles out of the air. And then it does have a built-in ionizer, so the idea is that it's also going to help with a lot of the smaller dust particles, some of the VOC chem particles as well. So here we go. Let's turn it on. We'll see how loud this is. It's not for a workshop, for a wood shop, it's not that loud, but I imagine in any other setting, it would be a little bit too noisy. We'll turn it down to the low speed, so that low speed, not quite as loud, not quite as powerful, but it is rated for almost 1,500 square feet, which is about the size of the shop now that we add in the height of the ceiling. So this should, I'll turn this off, provide enough air changes in enough amount of time to keep the air fairly clean in here, help keep our lungs clean, and help the dust from building up on all the flat surfaces here as well. All right, and so here we have the remote. One thing you notice, it's upside down because that's how it's going to go to get the air to blow out at the top. From my understanding, I haven't found any way to switch it around. But we have the low setting, the high setting, and then the ionizer. There is no button for the ionizer on the unit itself, but you have the remote. The remote will turn it on and off. You can change the settings on the remote. You can turn the ionizer on with the remote, and then you can also set the timer. And so I have on low ionizer. And then that 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then just run. So it has a timer on it, so that's a nice function. The remote is a nice function, so you can hang it up out of the way. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking to better air quality in the shop. I'm really looking towards, knowing that my lungs are going to be better protected, knowing that things are going to be cleaner, knowing that painting, finishing, I'm not going to get these dust particles landing on the surface and bonding with the wet film. So there it is, the Denwenny Kingmaster F12D air filtration system. Time will tell. First impressions, I like it. And there it is, the Denwenny Kingmaster F12D air filtration unit. We're just going to set it right there for now. Eventually we're going to set it up, either get the chains up to the ceiling, to the rafters, or run a beam across, so that way we can also run power and run dust collection from that central beam to this table saw area. But for now, right there, it's not hateful. Yeah, it's noisy. It's a fan. It's a big, powerful fan. And compared to all the other equipment in this room, it's probably the quietest thing here.